Welcome to Fastang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. One of my subscribers a few weeks ago mentioned they missed seeing full games. That I started 3 different series, the Second Place Tuesdays and Great Weekly Compilations and Friday Fails, and I wasn't having full games any longer. So I decided to start having hopefully a weekly epic game. So I will show you this game that you'll see why it's epic at the end. Starting here in what I call the home of the Eliminator in the Northeast. And as the game is starting, I do not see or hear a drop, but I'm going to start here regardless. When I was just learning how to play the Eliminator, I thought you had to drive all the way here to the Northeast where the icon of the Eliminator was. I didn't know you could use the menu in the game, and of course I figured that out. I started to head over here and I see there is someone behind me and engage in a head-to-head with them. Off we go. I actually usually don't like to engage in a head-to-head in level 1s. My normal strategy is find a mid-level drop and then begin engaging in head-to-heads, but because they were right there, I figured I would engage in a head-to-head. I will glance at this drop along the way. So it's a level 4. Most likely it'll be gone if I came all the way back here. I am outside of the next arena wall. So going back that far outside of where the next arena is, and I would be heading away from the direction of a head-to-head, going back there, potentially putting myself in a bad position. Someone coming this direction could engage in a head-to-head with me, so let's just head over here. I'm still outside of the next arena. There's Guanajuato on the right. Where's this finish? Is it just inside the city here? Oh, it's just this entrance on the south side of the city here. Get it and look over to the right. Sometimes there's a drop there. There isn't. So I will just start making my way over. Since I am still outside of the arena wall, the future arena wall, and look at this, an Audi RS6. And I will show you the speeds that I've compiled for these vehicles of importance, I'll call them. And all of the speeds were collected on the highway, most of them westbound. There is a section around the solar panels that I found I was able to gain the highest speed. So it's not off-road speeds, it's not acceleration. It wasn't feasible for me to collect all of that data, but it's actually a good tool to use, and I'll explain more later on in the video on how you can download that. So since I see the arena wall is just inside of the stadium here, I decide to just park here up against the stands right here. Potentially there could be 3 drops inside of the stadium, but because of where the next arena wall is, there would only be 1. And look at this. I can tell from past experience, this is going to be Final Arena 16. You see where the arena wall is? Kind of between the 2 crop circles, and that, what is that? The hotel is kind of on the border there. So let's wait. And look at this. Lloyd Games is a famous Brazilian YouTuber that most likely is streaming that is in this game. A very skilled player. I've had difficulties beating him. I have been able to on occasion, but it's rare. He's very good. I think it's a full-time job, him playing games and streaming. He's got quite the following in Brazil. I'll put the day and time that this game took place if you'd like to go to his channel and try and figure out exactly when this game was during his stream. And here's a drop. Look at what I find. An Audi RS7. And look at the top speeds. 203 miles per hour, 327 kilometers per hour I found with this vehicle. So this is near level 10 speeds. I call this a level 9 pretty much. Here's someone right here. Let's start getting into head-to-heads and start leveling up real quick. They're right here. Come on. What are they in? They're running. I think it's a level 5 Ford Focus, it looks like. It is. And they ran into a building, and so did I. So let's get in front of them, not let them pass. They're trying. And I open up the map, I can see where the finish line is. So I just follow this road and angle over to the right as I get a little closer. And look at this. Lloyd Games gets into a level 8 MG Metro. And look at how slow of a top speed it has. Although it's early enough in the game, and I would do the same. Take it and then get into another head-to-head. And get into a level 9. And then, obviously, you want to get into a level 10 ultimately. Fastest possible vehicle for the final showdown. You don't want the MG Metro in the final showdown, that's for sure. So let's just get over to this finish and see what is offered.
Opponent eliminated!
Wow, the Mercedes AMG GT. Look at the top speeds I found with that. 210 miles per hour, 338 kilometers per hour. The 7th fastest vehicle in the Eliminator. So I instantly turned away from the progression of the game, start heading back to the east. This is a strategy of mine. If you watch my videos, you know this is one of the many strategies I like to use. And I open up the map again. You see where the arena wall touches between the mountain and where Final Arena 16 will be? That is a clue. It's going to be Final Arena 16. So let's take a peek at this drop. Oh, nice. Audi RS7. And right when I come over here, here comes someone. What are they in? Okay, they are in an Exocet, which is actually a great off-road vehicle, but it has a very slow top speed. You can see that there. It's the 41st fastest vehicle in the Eliminator. So let's just get over on the road here and follow this over towards the finish. It won't go all the way to where a head-to-head for Arena 16 typically would be because of where the head-to-head originated. It will be this side of the ravine, and it it is just over here. So let's get between the boulders and the lights here. There's usually boulders around those lights. So here we go. There's to see what is going to be offered here.
Opponent eliminated.
We'll freeze frame this. 13 drivers left, and it's offering me the MG Metro. So I am going to decline the MG Metro and quite possibly use this in the final showdown or beat a higher level vehicle. And Lloyd Games just won a head-to-head. Let's see what he gets into. I'm sure he's anxious to get out of the MG Metro, and he does. He gets into the slow Jeep Trackhawk. So he's wanting to get into, obviously, another head-to-head and get into a level 10. So I instantly will turn and go back away from the progression of the game. Oh, there's two cars coming right at me. I had to veer off. So I was not in a precarious position, going away from the direction of a head-to-head. I called that the wrong way driver, and I actually have a playlist of how to play Forza Horizon 5 The Eliminator, and within that is how to win head-to-head races in the Eliminator. Check that out if you need some help. And I actually like going to the east of Horizon Mexico and circling back around. Here's 3 vehicles right here. Come on, let's go. Oh wow, it's Lloyd Games. They were chasing those other vehicles, and I came across their path, and look at how much faster the Mercedes AMG GT is over the Jeep Trackhawk. So I just will get on the road and start pulling away. I'm in second position, but we'll be in first here very shortly. Right now, there's no way they're going to catch me now. I'm right about their top speed right here and continue to accelerate. And this is actually where every intro to every video took place. I clipped some rocks on the right there and did that forward flip. So I haven't done it or tried to do it since. I don't want to replicate that and lose this. So get this win in and beat the very skilled Brazilian YouTuber Lloyd Games. Good game, buddy. Good luck to you, but not this game.
Opponent eliminated.
I am going to take the Jeep Trackhawk with hopes of getting into one more head-to-head and getting into a level 10. This is a risky move that I hope I do not regret. So it gets into a Lamborghini Murcielago, and I mentioned earlier how you can download that. Go to my YouTube channel and click on join. It's a membership subscription. It's a minimal fee, and you just sign up for 1 monthly subscription. Level 1, 2, or 3 all entitles you to download that, along with the timed exit maps, which everyone I'm sure wants. And then look at the members only videos. At the end of those videos will be a link you can click on to download everything you need to win more games and be informed on the vehicle's top speeds. I actually have printed out next to me a map, full map with all the exit points and ranges of time. So let's come back over to Horizon Mexico here, and when I do, I open up the map and I will show you what you get when you download those maps. Actually, I have the entire Forza Horizon 5 map, all 19 arenas on one map. So I waited here a while No one was coming over. There's 6 drivers left, so I am just going to full send it and hopefully cross paths with someone. I hope I don't have to use this in the final showdown. 2 people just completed head-to-heads. One of them gets into a Jeep Trackhawk. The other one doesn't show what they get into. And I looked back. The best I could find was the last vehicle the other driver was in a Jeep Trackhawk as well. It'd be comical if it was a all Jeep Trackhawk final showdown. Alright. There's someone over on the right. The arena is going to begin to shrink here in a matter of seconds. They're right here. Let's go. Let's do this. It's all or nothing. What are they in? They are also in a Jeep Trackhawk. So I knew the direction of this head-to-head would go into the ravine. So I will go into the ravine and back out of it. Take a straight line over to this finish and try and get in line of them, not let them pass me. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, I got it, yes. Whew. Oh, okay, don't go outside of the arena wall. And look what I get. The Mercedes AMG 1, the fastest Eliminator car. Perfect. This could not have gone any better.
Showdown! Opponent eliminated!
I will pause this here. Final showdown in 24 seconds. And the road that I want to exit on is over to the left. You can see where I'm located on the map for Arena 16 and where I typically would like to leave from, between the ravine and the triangular shaped intersection. I am scrambling to exit, so we'll leave now. I will go back to the west a little bit and turn around, try and get some speed as I exit. And the other 2 drivers, I'm not sure if they're trying to influence the finish. They are definitely not going east, trying to time their exit. And I exit perfectly at 2.5 seconds. I call that perfect because I just was scrambling to my exit, which will leave 1 second remaining on the timeout bar. And the finish appears. Where is it? Oh, it is over to the southeast. So they must have influenced the finish. And by me going east, it probably split the difference between their exit point and my exit point. So I know I have to go through the east side of Muleg, between the hills here. There's a head-to-head in this area I'm familiar with. It's the dry season, so I can cross if need be, but I'll get on the bridge that crosses the dam here. Gain some speed. I see one driver on the mini-map now. And just follow this road pretty much over to the finish. I actually could cut across here. Let's do that. Let's get between the trees. Let's try and not hit any of them. Get some logs there. Finish is in my sights. I've got it. I've got it. Yes. Yes.
Horizon! Please congratulate the Eliminator!
This wound up being an epic game because this is win 3,500. Yes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.